Milkman, and welcome to the podcast. The Milkman, the Moo Man, Joseph. You can call me whatever you want. I'm here with my co-host Andrew or Adred, and yeah. Oh my God, there's an ad. Oh my God. No, Twitch is starting up. No, no, no. Stop, 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 stop. That could not have gone worse. That could not have gone worse. What an awesome way to start this beautiful thing. That is actually awesome.
Wait, so what
Wow.
happens when ads starts playing?
No, nothing. It's just Twitch. I had my Twitch open and an ad started playing from Twitch. So that's kind of embarrassing. So but yeah, guys, welcome to our podcast. Yeah, this is where we chill. We're gonna chill. We're gonna have some nice chill sessions. Just talk basically. So you guys know me, the Milkman, Joseph, the host, and this is my good friend pal, Adred or Andrew, and he's a really good friend of mine. We've been hanging for a minute, dude, since fifth grade, bro. It's been like 4 years, something like that. So we've known
Yes,
each other
yes,
for a
yes,
long
four
time.
years.
So yeah, we're just basically doing this podcast, and we just love talking, and we thought, why not have you guys like join us? So we thought it'd be fun. So yeah. Yeah, so we are new at this, so it's kind of hard for us to just talk and get used to things, but it's pretty cool. We're just gonna talk about news and what's going on, like the YouTube shooting, RIP. Actually, dude, can we talk about that first before I get into what I wanted to talk
Yeah,
about?
yeah, yeah.
Okay, so literally, it's so stupid. The reason the girl or the lady. I hope I'm saying this right. So, the lady who shot up the school, or not school, sorry, the YouTube headquarters. The reason she did it, you know why she did it, Andrew? Oh yeah, I told you on Xbox
Wow.
earlier. So basically, what she did was the problem she had was that YouTube was demonetizing her videos and age restricting them, so she couldn't basically get ads and have people viewing her videos. So she was like, I mean, apparently she was like psychotic or insane. She went insane. Like if you watched her videos, like it was really weird. It was really weird. So apparently, if you watch like her videos, like there were signs that she was like actually going to try and shoot up YouTube. But luckily, she failed miserably, and ended up only injuring one person, or she injured a few people, but only fatally injured like one person. But no one was killed, I believe. Right, Andrew? Is that what you heard?
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
only three people were injured.
Yeah, yeah. So just like that, and so yeah, R.I.P. Even though no one died except her, which honestly, I don't know. I don't know. Andrew, do you agree with like? I hear a lot of people say this a lot, and it kind of pisses me off a lot when they're like. They don't think anyone should be like blamed, like that person who shot up the school at in Florida. He was only
Hmm.
18, and apparently it was because like he got in trouble with the school and he got like expelled or something like that. So that's why he did it. But he's saying that he's pleading the trial that or he's pleading that he was insane or something like that. So that's why he didn't do, or that's why he did what he did. And I think that's kind of dumb. You know what I mean? Because like anyone could do that. Let's say like I decided tomorrow to go commit like a mass murder, which I wouldn't do, by the way. That I end up doing, and like I'm completely normal, and then I end up doing it, and then I'm like, you know what? No, you don't. You shouldn't kill me because like I'm insane. Haha. You know what I mean? It's just
Well,
I think that's stupid. But
you
what
see,
do you think?
that's one way to look at it, yes. But you also the philosophers they study about psychoticness. So like when they people get arrested for saying that they're crazy, I'm pretty sure that they're getting tested to see like what they say is true because I'm pretty sure they would be able to recognize somebody just saying, "Oh, I'm crazy. I killed everyone."
Yeah, yeah, you got a good point. Good point. Good point. Good points all around. But I don't
You
know
see,
that. Yeah, yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
about the YouTube shooting, I heard this one point made by a friend of mine. Now, I'm sorry to anyone out there that may take offense to this. I heard she was a feminist and she was tired of only males shooting up places, so she wanted women to be equal
Chill.
rights,
Wait, are you
and
serious?
she tired of. That's what one thing I've heard from a friend
Oh
of
my
mine.
god. See, like I mean, I don't know. The world's so messed up, honestly, and like I don't know. It's
It
weird.
really is.
Yeah, like it's I don't know. That makes sense though, but like I don't know. She tried to shoot up YouTube, but like at least nothing like bad happened. You know what I mean? In the end, everyone was fine. Everything worked out okay. Um, and luckily no one was hurt. But yeah. Off on that note, the let's talk about other people who are really bullies. My school actually. I told Andrew this. I didn't tell him the full story, but it's probably gonna be the title of this podcast because I wanted to tell y'all about this story. And this is the first time Andrew's hearing it too. So it's gonna be really cool. So basically, what happened was someone at my school tried to steal my iPhone X. And if you do not know what an iPhone X is, then you've probably been living under a rock. But an iPhone X is a phone made by Apple, and it is almost like $1,000. It's a really expensive phone, really expensive.
I'm sorry, but if you
So
haven't heard what an Apple iPhone X is, you need to get
yeah,
off this podcast right
yeah,
now.
exactly. But no. So, anyways, so let me tell you the story. So I was, bro, my father, dude, my dad, almost like he almost headed straight to the school and was like ready to beat someone up. Like it was crazy. Like I was scared too, cause when I got my phone back, it had a text message and it was like, whoever has this phone, you better give it back to the owner right now. I'm like, I'm gonna tell the school and report you. And I was like, chill. But so basically, what happened is let me tell you how it all started. So I have a teacher. I'm not gonna use any names here. I'm gonna call her Miss Ronald, or that's weird. Miss H. Okay, so let's just call her Miss H. So Miss H decided she came up with this rule because our school came up with a rule that you're not allowed to have phones out, which is so stupid. Andrew, at your school, are you allowed to have your phones out like at
No,
certain
we're
times?
not.
Oh,
No,
oh, well, that's
we're
different.
supposed to.
You go to a private school.
We have a designated area to put our phones up in the classroom, and I think that is terrible.
Oh, okay. See, so you're kind of having my problem right now. So this is what I have a problem with my school. So basically, they think that it's okay because my school has a policy. You cannot have your phones in your pocket or have them out, or you have to send them to the office. And you know how much money you got to pay Andrew to get them back? $15. You have to pay $15 out of your own pocket to get your phone
That's
back.
cheap.
I know, but still, like that's so stupid. You got to pay money to get your own
No,
phone back. That's
at my school is
ridiculous.
20. At my school I go to is $25 to get your phone back for the first time. First time. Every time afterwards, they charge you an
Oh,
extra $5.
$20? Bro, dude,
Yeah. So
that's
if
not
you oof.
chill. No, bro, but ours is worse, dude. We have a three strike policy. If you get your phone taken three times, you're not allowed to get it back till like the end of the year.
Oh, we have that too.
Oh, really? Oh, okay, so our schools aren't really that different. Yeah, but but yeah, I think that's so stupid. Like, come on, you know what I mean? So let me explain the story. So basically, our school has a policy where you cannot have your phone out. You must have it in your backpack at all times, which I'm okay with that. I don't use my phone that much. The only time I use it is like at lunch and then in my history class or my geography class because our teacher doesn't really care what we do, so it's like an easy 100 class. So we just play on our
Our
phones.
teacher that teaches geography. I'm sorry, what?
What?
I'm calling you on that. You said your geography class, your art teacher doesn't care.
Oh, did I say my art teacher?
Yes, folks
Oh,
are confused right now.
I'm sorry. No. I meant my geography teacher doesn't really teach geography that well. So, no, he doesn't really teach it. All we do is like play Fortnite and PUBG on our phones and stuff. You know what I mean? So that's really what we do.
Right.
I bring my laptop. This laptop. That's actually where I made the banner. So if or not our banner, but the background for the podcast. So if you don't like it, I'm sorry. I made it during school, because we don't do anything in class. So, but yeah, so we don't do anything in there, right? So that's the only time like I use my phone. I just mess around there with my friends all the time. We just play games, stuff like that. Some just fun teenage stuff. You know what I mean? So, but right after that class, dude, I have hell. It is literally hell. It is the worst class of all time. I have Spanish class right after that, dude. It is completely garbage. It is booty shrimp. It is like it's just the worst. It's the absolute worst. What we do what she makes it does. So the school has a strict policy that you have to keep your phones in your backpacks at all times. You know what I mean? So
Right.
This is what she decides to do. I don't know why she does this. She decides to, what's it called? She decides to put her, or to make us take out our phones and put them in a box. Okay, so we must take out our phones and put them in a box before class, and then at the end of class, we pick them up and put them back in our back in our backpacks. Okay. Okay, you
Right.
following along? So
Yes, we have the
after
same
that,
policy.
yeah, yeah, okay. So, but except that we don't have to take our phones out every single class. It's literally just that one class where we have to take our phones out and put them in a bucket. And everyone's like, "Why do we have to do that when every other class, you know what I mean? We just keep them in our backpacks like normal." You know what I mean? It's so
Yes, I know what you're
stupid.
saying.
So but what happens is, this time at least, I was talking to my friend, and like there's only three other boys in that class, and two of them are like my best friends of that school. One of them I don't really, talk to. I don't really like him that much, but he's chill. Like, you know what I mean? He's not a bad guy, but he's not someone that like pulls pranks or anything. Like, he's just like normal human. You know what I mean? So,
He's
and
just
then
there for the class.
yeah, exactly, exactly. So, and then the other, it's just girls. So there's only four boys and like 12, 13 girls. You know what I mean? So basically, during that class, everything's fine. So, and then towards the end of class, this class in particular, we were having a free period because we finished our exams yesterday. So she was just kind of like chill. She was letting us do other work. Um, so at the end of the class, during class, she was kind of like getting mad at me for, I don't know what I did. Shoot, it was literally just today. Oh my god, I can't remember what I did. I did. Oh yeah. So this girl who sits at my table, she made me an origami duck because I asked for one because I've never like seen an origami before. So she made me an origami duck, and like those origami what's it called, little things that you fold, the fortune tellers. She made me one of those too.
Yes.
So I was playing with one, and she's like, Joseph, what are you doing? And I was like, she's like, what do you got right there? Because she thought I had something. I was like, paper. And then she was like, well, put it
Yeah.
away. And I was like, okay, miss. So I put it away, right? um and then after that, she was kind of like mad at me for the rest of class because of that for some reason. And then after that, I was talking to my friend because we're like always the last ones out of class, and we usually grab each other's phones for each other because we're just best. We're friends like that. We're bros. We're the bros of team. You know what I mean? So
Right.
sorry if I'm hurting your feelings, Andrew. I don't want you to get jealous at all. um,
No, no. I'll save that for later on today.
Okay, so basically, what happens is he goes over there and he gets his own phone out, and I'm like, "Really, bro? You didn't get my phone? Like, what are you doing?" And then he looks at me, and then he's like, your phone's not in there." And I like my heart like dropped, dude. I was like, it didn't drop at first. I was like, you're funny. Like, can you get my phone now? Like, seriously? Because we got to get to class. Because our class, like, class A that we're in right now, it takes like 2 or 3 minutes to walk over to class B. Like, it's pretty far. So he looks at me and he's like, "Bro, I'm not joking. Like, your phone's not in there." So I look over in the case, and my phone is not in there. So I start like freaking out. And dude, this is how insane the teacher is, bro. This is how insane. So tell me or not if you agree with this statement. This is exactly what she tells me. I go over to her desk and I'm like, excuse me, teacher. My phone is not in the bucket. I put it in there. And then she's like, are you sure? Like, you put it in there? And I was like, yes, I'm sure. And then she's like, well, check through your backpack. And then this is what she says. She says, if it's in your backpack and and it wasn't in the bucket, you have to give it to me and take it to the office and pay $15. What?
What?
Exactly. So, because first of all, we're not even supposed to be taking our phones out of our backpacks in the first place. But for some reason, she makes us do that for that one class only. And then she's telling me even if I did have it in my backpack, that she would have to take it. You know how stupid that is? Oh my gosh. So I was holding back right now. I was like, okay. But she let me look through my backpack on my own. So I would have just said, oh yeah, it's not in there, and just left, even though it would be in there. But my phone wasn't in there. I was being like completely serious. And then this is literally, I kid you not, what she tells me. She looks at me, frowns, and goes, sorry. That's exactly what she told me. Bro, I was
Oh,
so mad. I was
no, man,
so
no.
mad. Oh my gosh. So me and my friend are just so confused out of our minds. And basically what happens next is I'm like freaking out. I'm like, bro, where's my phone? Like, what's going on? And then he's like, well, here, use my phone and call it. I'm like, no, I turned my phone off completely because one time I had to pay $15 because I forgot to take my phone out of my pocket and the ringer was accidentally on. And I got a call from a random number and
Oh
that
boy.
basically screwed me over. So I
Yeah,
was like,
I
no,
think that was
I always make
fine.
sure to turn off my phone completely before I go to class, just for that reason. So I'm like, bro, it's not gonna work. So then we walk over to my class, and we're a little late, but luckily we have a substitute teacher who's actually you and or our old Spanish teacher Andrew. Wink, wink. You know who that is. So
Yes, yes.
he was our substitute, so he was cool with me because he knows who I was, and he's like we're good friends, from last year.
Let's call him Mr. McDonald.
Mr. McDonald. Okay, we'll call him Mr. McDonald. Remember, these aren't their real names. So Mr. McDonald knew I was late to class, and he was like, "Okay, it's fine." Like I was like, "I lost my phone." So I'm sitting with these class, and these two other seniors who I'm like really good friends with were like picking on me the whole class because they're like, "Haha, you don't have your phone. Someone probably stole it. They probably robbed you. They're gonna, you're never gonna get it back again." And like I was like, "Bro, it's fine. Someone probably accidentally took it." But in the inside, bro, I was freaking out, dude. I was so scared. I was like, "Oh my god, my phone's gone. What am I gonna do? This is the end of the line for me." And I was freaking out, bro. And then like you bless these girls' hearts. These girls, there's a girl table that sits right next to us. They're the best people in the world. Like they're so nice to me. There's four of them. I don't want to say their names out loud because that's rude. But they're just like really nice. So they're just really nice. And she's like, "Oh, you can use my phone if you want to like, you know." Use your find your iPhone, and I was like, thank you so much, but my phone was like completely off, like I turned it completely off, so it wasn't like registering. So I was freaking out, Andrew. I didn't know what to do. But so I end up going to the like I almost made an announcement on the speaker, bro. Like I was so
Oh, you should
scared.
have done that from the first place.
No, but bro, like
See,
how embarrassing is that? Like, can you please return Joseph's phone to like the front? Like that's so embarrassing. Like everyone's gonna be like, "What? What's going on?" Like, ha ha ha. You know, what I mean, I would have been so embarrassed if that happened. You
no,
wouldn't have been
you should.
embarrassed?
No, okay. From the very beginning, if she tell me, well, oh, whoops, I would have. Oh, I'm
I
gonna start
know.
arguing with her right there. I
Uh,
would have been late to class. They'd have to bring me down to the office.
Dude, I was already late
Oh,
to class, bro. So before I went to the office, because I did go to the office, but before I went, I took my friend's phone, and he was like, "Text your dad." So I text my dad, and he's like, "Wait, what do you mean your phone's taken? Like, what's going on?" And then he ends up calling me in class. So I asked the teacher, "Can I call him?" And he's like, "Sure, go ahead." So I talking to my dad, and he's like, "What do you mean your phone's taken?" I'm like, "Well, someone took it." And then he was like, "Are you serious?" And I was like, "Yes." And so I call him, and he's like, "You know what? I'm coming over there right now." And I'm gonna talk to the school right now because you shouldn't be having your phone out in the first place. Which I agree with him. Like it's completely right. You know what I mean? Like you're not supposed to
right.
have your phone out, and like they're making me do it, and I'm like, why? Just why? You know what I mean? So I was like, okay, cool. Um, so I go up and I go to the office with my friend who's a senior. So he was really nice to me. He was cool about it. He was messing with me too, but like he got serious when I was there. So I go back to the teacher's office, or not the teachers, my Spanish teachers, because that's where I went to go check there first because just in case the person who took it brought it back, you know what I mean? So I went to her
Right.
classroom, and then a bunch of dude, this is how stupid. You know what she did? I forgot to tell you this one thing is she is the most unreasonable teacher of all time. So I walked back in the room, and guess what? We were all doing work in that classroom the whole time, and guess what? I walked in and saw everyone else doing. The whole
Okay.
class was playing cards. I, I,
No.
I, I don't have any words, bro. Like, why does she hate me so much? Why does she hate my class? We are like, actually, yeah, we have a pretty bad class, low key. But I don't know. I got so mad when I saw them playing, and she was just there on her desk, like typing away. So I go up to her, right, and I'm like, has anyone brought my phone back? And she was like, no, I'm sorry, no one's brought your phone back. Like this time, she was being more reasonable, but I was like, has anyone brought my phone back? And she was like, no, sorry, no one's brought your phone back. And then she was like, come check after school, I guess. And I was like, woo, like I was getting tilted, bro. I was like tilted towers tilted. Like it was pretty insane. So I'm like, fine, fine, whatever. I'll just come after school. And mind you, I have to take the bus home, dude. So I called my dad and I
Wow,
was like, "Dad,
really? You
yeah,
took the bus?
yeah, I have to take the bus. It's pretty, dude. The bus sucks." But that's like, I have so many stories on that. Like that's for another podcast. Um, literally at the end of the day, or no, before I go to the end of the day, sorry, so after she tells me to come back after school, I'm like, I go to the office and I go to the office with my friend, and the principal wasn't there, which I don't know what would have happened, dude, if the principal was there. I'm actually so glad I didn't see her now, because I think she might have taken things way out of hand, and I don't want them to go there. You know what I mean? So
Mm.
I talked to the lady at the front desk, and she was like, dude, "This is how unhelpful she was." She was like, "Sorry, no, I haven't seen your phone at all, but if somebody brings it, I'll call you to come get it." I was like, well, thanks, I guess. So she didn't really help me at all. So thanks, I guess. And so I went back to class, and we were like, well, at least we tried. So then after that, I go to next period. And it's passing period. Mind you, I only have one period left in the school day before like I have to like wait to get my phone back. You know what I mean? And
Right.
so it's in passing period. I talked to like four of the girls who were in my class, and all four of them were like, "No, we haven't seen your phone at all. No, 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 no." And I was like, "Really, really? None of you guys have seen it?" So I was so like, I was getting scared. I was like, "Okay, where is my phone? Like, what is going on?" So I keep looking
See,
for my phone. What's up?
see, if I were you, I would have gone through everybody that's in my class and
I
questioned
I
them
did. I
single.
tried to. We tried to find everyone, but we couldn't because like our school's like it's not a big school, honestly. But we just they are hall that way that we were in. Like, they weren't like the person that had my phone wasn't there. So
See, but I would take it to the next level. I'd go to the office and I tell them they need to make an announcement to everyone that was in my class because this is money that the school is causing me to lose
no, no, I know.
on the phone.
Like literally, I would have been because I would have made the school pay for it. Honestly, if somebody
Yes,
stole my
that
phone, like it's no, it's the teacher's fault first of all for making me have my phone out because I wouldn't have lost my phone in the first place if it wasn't for her. You know what I mean?
yeah, she's liable to it.
Yeah, exactly. So, I was pretty mad about that. So we questioned a bunch of the girls. Sorry, for who might have taken my phone, and none of them say anything, right?
Right.
Okay. Ah, geez, sorry. Okay, so we questioned like about five or six girls, and all of them say nothing. They say nothing. They've come out like, no, sorry, we haven't seen your phone. We'll tell you, have you like went so and so? And I was like, yes, 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 we've done that, yes. So they were just being really unhelpful, but it's fine because like they honestly they're good people, and I know they wouldn't do anything bad, or at least I think. so
Sure.
uh okay, geez, I'm getting so like okay, I need to just bring it back. I need to bring it back real quick.
Right. Take a deep
Okay,
breath.
yeah.
Come on.
No, no, the story's almost over. So I walk into class, right? And at this point, I was like, well, poop. You know, I can't really do anything now. I just have to wait. So my friend was like, dang, if I have a class period with this one girl next, and I'll tell you if she has it or not. I can't do this, bro. Oh my gosh, I'm having flashbacks. No, so he
Sorry.
tells me,
Sorry, guys. Our
yeah,
time zone is 1 o'clock right now.
yeah, it's
And we're
pretty
both
late
getting
at
a little
night.
tired.
Yeah, it's pretty late at night. But so he's like, dude, I'm so sorry about this, and I was like, thank you so much. You're really helping me. You really like he was helping me. Like shout out to this guy, dude. He was really being nice. Like he was literally gonna skip eighth period to try and find every single girl to help me out. Like that's a friend, dude. That's a friend if I've ever met one.
Mhm.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah.
I
So
guess that's what you qualify as friends.
yeah, what would you qualify as a friend?
I don't know. Maybe someone you really care about, someone you do a podcast with, maybe. I
Uh,
think that's what you qualify a friend as.
no, I don't think so.
Bless you, sir. Bless you.
Oh my gosh,
Man,
dude.
today people have been sneezing left and right. It's becoming
Dude, honestly,
epidemic.
I think I'm getting sick.
Oh, great.
It's pretty bad, bro. I've been sneezing left and right. Oh my gosh.
Oh, bless you.
Oh my gosh, dude, this is bad. This is pretty bad. Okay, let me finish the story so we can take an intermission real quick. So basically, my friend ended up finding the phone. Oh my gosh, dude,
Yeah.
I have such bad allergies. Oh my gosh. Oh, jeez.
All right, I'm just gonna let you assume that you're being
You know what,
blessed.
Andrew?
You
You know what, Andrew? You
everything's
take a quick intermission because I'm gonna get some tissues. Okay.
all right.
Entertain the podcast for this little intermission so I can finish the story.
All right.
Okay,
Well,
just
folks.
tell him about your day. Okay. Yeah.
Well, folks, as you can all tell, Joseph's having allergy issues right now, and that's something we cannot help with. We're just gonna have to wait and let this help. Well, sorry, we're gonna have to wait and let this pass by him because as of now, we cannot do anything without our host. So we're gonna let him take his time. Sorry about this, but he may take a while. He may take a couple seconds. We'll never know. But I would like to read you a few words from our advertisements. Do you need to save 15% or more on car insurance? If so, then I would register with Geico for car insurance. Geico is very helpful. They give you all the information you would need to start an account. And thank you, folks, for this segment of advertisement.
Okay, I'm back. Okay. How was it? What'd you guys talk about?
We were given a word from our sponsors,
Oh, what was your sponsor? I didn't even know we had those.
Geico.
Oh, Geico.
15% more on car insurance to save you.
Oh, dude, imagine if Geico sponsored us first video.
It would be wonderful since they're
Okay.
already doing it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So, anyways, back to the story. I feel better. Yeah. Sorry, guys. My nose was like, oh my gosh, it was pretty bad. Yeah, I have allergies. I'm a little sicky, but yeah, back to the story. So, after that, basically he ended up going through like most of his eighth period, and he ended up finding the girl who took my phone. But see, and then she ended up being, he got the phone and he ran over to class and gave it to me. What a legend! First of all, that guy. So shout out to him. So I got my phone back and I was like so happy. But first of all, I love that girl. Like she's so sweet. So like I don't know what to believe because like how long do you have to go without realizing that's not your phone? You know what I mean? Because I'm the only kid in that class with an iPhone 10. You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to
Right.
brag. It's not. I'm not. It's
But
not
how
like.
did you?
It's not bragging. You know what I mean? It's just saying that like yeah, that's the only phone that's in that class. So you know what I mean?
Yeah, but then where was her phone?
Exactly. She left it there in the box. So it's like, how did she? You know, how did she mistake that for her phone? You know what I mean? And I just
Yeah,
realized I
I
forgot to
understand.
change the title of this podcast. So I'm going to do that right now, even though we're like 10 minutes away, 20 minutes from ending this podcast. So I almost, or what is it? Someone almost stole my iPhone X. Perfect. Just like that. Boom. Okay. Anyways, so yeah, that's basically how someone almost stole my iPhone X. Yeah. Can I get a round of applause for that little story? Thank you. No, but yeah. So Andrew, do you have any stories like that about you losing things? Because honestly, I think this is like the scariest thing that I've ever almost lost.
No, no,
No.
I've lost many things in my lifetime.
Would
Some
you
of
like to
them
elaborate?
quite sad.
Like love?
You know what? I will.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Were you hinting at something right there?
No, no, I wasn't. No, no. How could I?
Hmm. Okay then. What I was gonna say is, you know about this thing called AirPods that came out last year
Oh, dude,
or
those are
2 years
actually
ago?
dope. Are those the ones? Are
Yes.
those the ones where you like have the iPhone headphones, but like they're just wireless?
Right. That's an AirPod.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So
You got those?
yes, I got those when they first came out. Back when
Really?
back before they were sold out immediately. I got a pair.
Dang, bro, I need some of those for like lifting, cause like it's so annoying having like the actual like regular ones. You know what
Right.
I
Yeah.
mean? Oh shoot. Oh my god, I just sent that. Oh jeez, I just sent a video. Oh jeez, I just sent a video saying we're streaming to like everyone I know.
Wow. Okay then.
Oh, that's embarrassing. No, but what I yeah, tell me about those AirPods because I need those for lifting because those like actually help out so much uh with like lifting because it's so easy because the cord always gets in your way and like I would actually be loved to get sponsored by these people because it's they're like awesome. I love those so much. You know what I mean?
Yes, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
All right. So back to the story. All right.
Okay, yeah,
So
go ahead.
when I first got these AirPods, I used to use them all the time.
Uh-huh.
But then one day, the last time I ever saw them, I was on my couch watching a movie, Central Intelligence to be specific,
Oh, that's a good movie.
featuring Kevin Hart and Dwayne the Rock Johnson. So I was watching the movie, but then I put my headphones to the side
Uh-huh.
because I had stopped to take a break to make a sandwich, a turkey and cheese sandwich to be specific, for
Yeah.
you those who are wondering.
Uh-huh.
And I came back
Those are
and the
very good.
headphones were gone. All right. And
What?
the headphones just disappeared, nowhere to be seen.
Is this the ghost that's haunting your house? You got to tell him about that later.
No, that'll be another story. But yes, we believe there's a ghost haunting my house.
Wait, so do you
She's about
wait, so
5'7". Sorry.
will you
Oh, okay, sorry.
describe her? Well, you can describe her. How do you get what? Wait, no, you go ahead. I want to hear this. I remember you telling me this, but I
All
forgot.
right, let me finish this story and then I'll give you a little summary about
Okay, yeah,
her.
yeah, yeah. Okay, finish your story.
Okay, so about 2 years passed since I lost the AirPods. Right? It's been
Wait, so how'd you lose them?
2016.
Exactly. So they were just gone?
They just disappeared from the couch I was at.
What? That's so
And so I
weird.
always had this feeling like, hey, maybe the headphones fell into a pocket in the couch. You know
And you never
how things get lost in
checked.
there. I know I did check there, but I couldn't find them. I
How
even
does that?
flipped my couch
What?
over.
How is that possible?
Don't worry, I'll keep explaining the story.
Wait, but the
So
Bluetooth. Oh no, that actually won't help. Oh yeah, it should help.
so no, you can't track them.
No,
You can't play sounds or anything.
but what you can do is like you just turn up the volume if you have them connected all the way up, and you could probably hear the sound.
No, the headphones were in the case itself, and
Oh, okay, I got you. I got you.
when I got to make that sandwich, I put the headphones in the case and left them there.
Uh huh.
So about 2 months ago, I had been having dreams about finding the AirPods because I felt guilty for losing them. Because this is an investment right here.
Okay.
$160 headphones.
They're
You don't
hundred
just
and
lose those
sixty
and live.
dollars. Chill.
Yes, you don't just live yourself after losing them. So I started having dreams about randomly finding them, and
Uh
so
huh.
the dreams they always led me back to that couch I was at, and it just really bothered me for the longest time. And so a month after that, I decided, you know what, I'm gonna put these dreams to the test. So I go back to that couch. I still have it in my living room,
For two
and
years.
I give it another search, and I found the AirPods.
No way,
I found
Andrew.
them,
You're.
but I don't, I don't understand how, because I checked right in the same spot, and they just appeared there.
That is so sad. That is the
And so,
saddest
right,
thing I've ever heard.
so ever since then, I've taken very close watch to my AirPods. You
Dude,
know, I don't really go anywhere without them now.
bro, I want to try those out, dude. You gotta bring those sometime. Like literally, I want to
Yeah,
cop
sure.
those. Cause like those are awesome. I need those for lifting. Cause my friend has them, and I'm like so jealous when he uses them. Because he just they look so like easy, and like when he talks, you can like tap them and they stop or something like that, right?
hmm
That's actually
You tap
insane.
them, you can stop what you're doing. You can answer phone calls. You can
Oh my
play a next
gosh.
song in your playlist. You can talk to
Wow.
Siri.
Oh my gosh.
And very limited things you can do, but they're quite amazing.
Freaking technology, dude. It's amazing. God, it's so awesome. Actually, can
I
I
know
tell?
back when.
Okay, no, wait, we finish. Oh yeah, I want to hear the story about your ghost. Then I need to tell one last thing,
Oh,
cause this is pretty
all right.
funny.
So, um, for the past few years, my father and I have been seeing a ghost in our house, but none of my other family members believe us. But what me and my father have seen describes the same exact person, and it's a little freaky, but you get used to the idea.
Wait, wait,
It
so
doesn't begin to scare you.
wait, so wait,
Yeah.
wait. Actually, so you guys both just randomly started talking about a ghost, sorry, and you guys both like described her exactly the same.
Well, my father mentioned her because, well, the way the master bedroom was originally laid out, there's a mirror that reflected into our hallway, and from laying in the bed, you can see the hallway.
Okay.
So my father, he just woke up randomly at night, and he saw somebody standing in the middle of the hallway.
Oh, that's creepy, bro. That's so creepy.
Right. So he sees that, and then he tells it to my family. And a little while later, my sister and my mother went out of town for a concert,
Oh,
and it
who'd they
was just
see?
me. Uh, I don't remember specifically who.
Dang.
Forgot. This was about like 2 years ago.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Makes sense.
So they're out of town, and I randomly wake up in the middle of the morning around I want to say 6 a.m. and I see some girl just walk across the hallway, but no, like none of the females in my family were home. They were out of town,
Thought it was
so
females.
I just randomly saw a girl walk past in the hallway. So she didn't look my way. She just kept walking forward.
What?
But I just stayed in my bed. I didn't realize what happened too much. And so when my mother and sister came back in town, I told my family, I was like, hey, I saw somebody walk down the hallway. And my dad's like, what does she look like? And I explained to him, she, she's about an average height girl, like 5'7",
Uh huh.
uh, brown black hair, goes about to where her shoulders are.
Uh huh.
And that's basically it. That's the
Wow.
same girl we saw.
Dude, that's crazy.
So
Did
every once in a while, we'll hear a random noise in our house,
and
and
you
we'll
think it's
just
her?
sit there. Oh, I forgot one story. Um, my older sister,
That's
she used
awesome.
to have a bunch of sleepover birthday parties when she was younger.
Uh huh.
So this one this one party, everyone was sleeping over, and they took a group picture. And in the picture, they used flash, and you can see the outline of people in the back, right?
Uh huh.
Well, they take the picture, and in one of them, you see a girl with two ponytails in the background, and
What?
in the shadow form, this so hot.
Oh, dude, that's so weird.
But
You need to show me that
no
picture.
one there had ponytails.
Oh, that's so weird. But like stuff like that,
Right?
that makes me want to believe in ghosts, bro. Like, how could you not after hearing that stuff? You know what I
Well,
mean?
if you're Catholic, if you're Catholic, you technically do believe in ghosts and demons
No, no,
because
I get that. I get all that. But like, I'm just saying, like, I don't know, like the really messed up ghosts, like all that, the Conjuring and like Insidious, all that
oh,
good stuff.
the Annabelle stuff like that.
Yeah,
That's
those kinds of ghosts. Yeah, like, cause
yeah. See, this
that's
goes
so creepy, bro. Oh my gosh.
this goes. She doesn't bother us. We don't bother her.
Yeah, it's
It's
got
a
mutual thing.
mutual house.
No, no, I understand that. Like that's weird. Like I don't know. I don't like ghosts. I don't f with the paranormal. It's not really my forte, as the cool kids say. But Andrew, I have something to say. Something I lost. I lost my
Another
love
story.
for this girl.
Oh, is that what you're hinting at from the very beginning?
Yeah. So basically, this is I have a longer version of a different story that I kind of want to save for like a different podcast. So I think I'm gonna save that for episode 2 of this podcast. But because
Okay.
that one's really good. I'll give you a teaser right now though. It's about me confessing my love when I was 13 or 14 to a 17-year-old girl. That's a story for another day. That's all I'm gonna say. But this is a little short story. So basically, it was this year. Um, I'm not really. I wouldn't be considered a popular kid. I don't think. You know. So basically, this girl, like, she's so hot, dude. Like, she's so hot. She's so pretty. Basically, I asked her, or she was like really hot, and I was wondering how to talk to her. You know what I mean? So,
Right.
basically, how it happened was, I went up to her, or no, she didn't went up to me, but I was sitting in class, and she was like, "Hey, does anyone have a charger?" You know what I mean? So I was like, "Oh, I have
Um,
an iPhone. Maybe I should just ask her, if she wants my charger." No one said anything, so I was like, I have a charger." So she was like, "Oh, really? Can I borrow it?" And I was like, "Yes, yes, you can. You can also borrow my heart." No, I didn't say that, obviously, but no. So I gave her my charger, right? And then she was like, "I'll give it back to you in the class," and I'll never forget these words. I said, "You can give it back to me at the end of the day." So those words will
mistake
forever
number
haunt my
one.
life. Yeah. So those words will forever haunt me. So basically, what happened was afterwards, I decided to I just went on with my class, sorry, and she was supposed to get back to me another day, right? I didn't see her that day, and this was a Wednesday, so next day was Thursday, and I asked her for my charger back, and guess what she says, Andrew? Guess. She says, "I forgot." Can you believe that? Can you actually believe that? She says, "I forgot." So basically, this was Thursday, right? And dude, this is the worst part. So she forgot Thursday. You know what I mean? And then this is the absolute worst part. That I skipped school that Friday, and that was Christmas break, so we had 3 weeks off for Christmas. So I didn't see her for 3 more weeks. So I didn't have that charger for 3 more weeks, right? So I come back Monday, and I'm like, "Do you have my charger?" And guess what she says, Andrew? No.
What?
She says no. And then after that, it was, oh my God. So that was Monday. Tuesday, I'm like, "Do you have my charger?" She says she forgot. And then Wednesday, bro, I was like, "I'm done asking." So I stopped asking. Until this day, Andrew, I don't have my charger back. Till this
Wow.
day. Thank you. Can we get a clap in the chat? Can we get a clap? But yeah, so that's basically how I lost my love.
See,
Um,
it's sad. The nice guy always finishes last,
I know, dude. It's
but
honestly, it's
but
the absolute worst.
still gotta try.
Yeah, but guys, thank you guys for tuning in for this podcast. It's been awesome. I've had a good time. Did you have a good time, Andrew? This is episode 1. Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
our long journey awaits.
I know, dude. Honestly, thank you guys so much for tuning into this podcast. If you guys have tuned in for the whole time, it's been fun. I love you guys so much. We love you guys so much. We cannot wait to do more of these podcasts cuz it's so much fun. I love doing this. Like, it's fun just talking about like how awful our lives are. You know what I mean? um, but yeah. So thank you all so much for tuning into this podcast. We will be hopefully posting another one very soon. Next, we'll try to be posting one at least once a week, I guess. During the weekends, hopefully. So yeah, I guess that's been it. You want to say anything, Andrew, before we call it quits?
Uh, no, sir. I think you've covered most of the majority of what we need to say.
Yeah. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you all so much for tuning in. It's been the Milkman and Adrian, and we'll see you all later. Wait, Andrew, do you want me to link you anything or no? Not yet.
Not yet.
Not
Not
yet.
yet.
Not
Then
yet.
we won't do that to
All
the
right,
fans.
yeah, guys, we have some stuff coming. Me and Adrian and Andrew, we are gonna be banging out stuff for you to do, videos, and then Andrew's gonna be banging out like he wants to do. I gave him. We haven't even explained our characters, like what they are. So yeah, the cow's me, obviously. That's the milkman, and
We'll
then
get that to
Andrew.
episode 2.
Yeah, Andrew is the little magician guy, and there's a reason for him being that, but we'll explain that later, I guess. So thank you all so much for watching. It's been the Milkman, Adrian, and we will see you all later. Peace out. Bye, guys.